Hey everyone, it's me, 2 for 1 Cupcake Lover. Sorry I'm filming with the webcam, but the reason for me filming is because I want to tell you guys a little story that's part of my life, and I feel like the world needs to know. Uh, and plus the story is so long that if I held it filmed with my iPhone, my arm would get sore. So, moving on, I apologize for the audio as well as the quality of the video. So sorry, this video, the quality of this video is really weak. But moving on. So topic of the story, as you can probably tell from the title, is about my first kiss. Whoa! A special moment in every young person's life where they basically enter into the wonderful world of dating and relationships and possibly romance and love, maybe. Um, but let's get started. So, at the time, I was 14, middle school, 8th grade. Don't know what year. Anyways, so normal day. At first it started off, as a normal day. For me, you know, normal day. I had just recently got asked out by one of my guy friends, which I had no idea he liked me, but apparently he did. So, surprise, surprise, asks me out out of nowhere, and I say yes. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna, this is normal. Gonna just continue focusing on school. Nothing strange is going to happen with this. So it started off with a normal day, like every normal school day. Go to school. Uh, Everybody waits in the gym until it's time to go to our first class of the day. Basically, it's kind of like homeroom, but everybody is everyone who's in 7th grade goes in one gym, and everybody who's in 8th grade goes to the other gym. So there's not really clashing between the two grades. Uh, but yeah, normal day. I hung out with my friends, got to hang out with them, talk with them, in the gym. And then finally we go to first class, to second class, and then we have the third class. I go to lunch, hang out with everybody, normal of the day. Of course, Michael was acting very, very rude. Uh, that's the name of my guy friend. I can go ahead and tell you guys his name. His name is Michael. But he was, acting a little stranger than he usually did. So but it didn't faze me. I ignored it. Kept going on with my day. Next thing I know, we do our usual thing where I meet up at the soccer because, well, our last class of the day is in the same direction. We have to go outside to the front of the school, over to the trailers, and boom, there are our classes. His class was right next to mine. So, of course, I meet up with him and we can walk to class together. Well, this wasn't any normal day, apparently. So, I'm at his locker. We're, talking, hanging out. We then walk to class, and next thing you know, the bell's about to ring. We're about to be late. Of course, I'm not rushing because I know my gym teacher. We're in help, so and my gym teacher is totally full on laid back. Doesn't give a crap when we're in help. So he knows, we get our work done. It's really easy. Gives us a full on A. Just do what we need to do. And every now and then we'll have a free day. So my teacher's very laid back. He doesn't really take much attendance, so he doesn't care if we're late. Um, So before Michael runs off, because his teacher, however, his French teacher, does care and does take attendance, and he'd rather not be late to class, or he'd get in huge trouble with her. Um, so before he runs off, he tells me one last thing. Meet me after class behind the trailer. And after that, the bell rings, he bolts off to class. Now I'm just casually walking to class, like, doesn't matter if I'm late, it's health, my teacher's not gonna care. Everyone else is gonna be late anyways. Um, but that got me really worried when he said that. That got me thinking throughout class, and I realized as soon as I got to as I was walking to class, oh my gosh, he wants to kiss me. I'm going to be getting my first kiss after class. Now, normally girls will, when they find out, oh my gosh, I'm going to get my first kiss, yeah, they get a little nervous, but they want to go ahead and get to it, on with it. They want to get their first kiss. They get excited. Me, on the other hand, started panicking. Literally panicking. Not showing any emotion that I was terrified, but on the inside, my heart was pounding like crazy. It was like, I don't even, I can't even think of a word to describe how fast my heart was pounding. Like, it felt like it was gonna burst right out of my chest. It was pounding so hard. I was absolutely terrified. I was full of fear. I was panicking. I felt sick to my stomach. I did not want to go through this because I was absolutely terrified. This was going to, I'm finished. This was gonna be my first kiss ever in my entire life. I wanted my first kiss to be perfect. I don't want to make a mistake. And so I started panicking and got scared. And I was like, I literally was coming up with a plan. That, well, at first, I wanted to distract myself, make sure to keep myself calm and try to distract myself. So my teacher was actually playing a movie at the time, and my friends and me were hanging out. We were chatting. We were actually drawing at the time. We made a basically designed a Michael Jackson's house. It was made out of candy and gingerbread. It was really awesome. But as soon as class was about to end, I was literally panicking. I was coming up with a plan on how I was going to run away, how I was going to basically escape my chance of getting my first kiss. Because I was terrified. I don't know, I just was absolutely terrified. So I started coming up with a plan. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get away with this? How am I going to do this? So I came up with this brilliant plan that as soon as I have to get all the way up to where the door is to get out of the trailer. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be there. And I'm going to, as soon as the bell rings, I'm going to bolt it out there, run for the front door of the school, get in there, get myself out of my locker, and then hurry for the bus and get on to go home. That I thought that was the most brilliant plan in the world. And I was like, that's genius. I'm gonna go through with this. So, sure enough, I tried to hurry close to the door, of course, trying to stay close to my friends, because if I start hurrying towards the door, they're gonna be like questioning me, wondering, hey, what are you doing? Why are you trying to get out of class? Why are you trying to stay away from us? So, I tried to stay as close as I could to my friends. As soon as that bell rung, I bolted it out of there. I literally was like hurrying across that front, uh, yard of the school to the front door. Just as I was about to make it to the cement area of the front of the school, I hear my name being called behind me. And it's not the sound of my friends' voices, because they're both girls. This was a boy's voice, and I recognized the voice. It was Michael's voice. I freeze where I am standing. I turn around, look at him like, oh crap, he caught me. And I'm just standing there smiling like total idiot. Like, oh crap, he caught me. My plan failed. And I see him and he's looking at me. He's got a smile on his face. And all he does is this. And so I move forward. And as I am walking forward towards him, feeling a sense of defeat, he turns around and starts walking towards the starts walking towards the behind the trailers. And I follow him, and I'm just thinking, but I'm a few feet away from him, walking, and I'm at the time I'm surprised that there weren't any teachers around to see this, and I'm surprised we didn't get caught. So yeah. Anyways, moving on. Continuing on. Story. I'm walking. I'm a few feet away from Michael. As I'm walking, I'm thinking in my head, okay, I can do it. I can do this. I know I can do this. I was trying to give myself confidence in my mind, but also I was sort of whispering that out to, or wording this out to myself, telling myself, I can do this, do it, just go through and do it. And so finally, Michael stops and is looking back at the trailer, and I stop, and go a few feet away from him, and I look at him, and just suddenly turns and starts walking towards me, and he's like, it's raining. That's the first thing he says as soon as he turns around and looks at me. He's like, it's raining. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, thinking in my head, I'm like, what was that? What was that? You could have said anything to me, but you decided to say it's raining, basically stating the obvious, because ironically it actually was starting to rain. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, just hurry up and get it over with. Just hurry up and do it. But he's walking towards me. He finally gets in front of me, and he's like, I haven't done this in a while. And that's the first thing I think of as soon as he says, I haven't done this in a while. I'm thinking, like, oh my god, he's done this before. Like, he's done this before. Now, mind you, he's a year younger than me. I'm 14 or 15 at the time. He's a year younger than me. How has he had more experience than me? Like, I don't know. I don't even want to know, but I'm avoiding that. And of course, my response, I'm trying to come up with a response at the same time, and what I say is, same, let's see, what did I say? I said, yeah, me too. I literally lied to him. Basically saying, oh, I had same experience too. It's been a while. It's like this guy. I lied. Basically lied right there because I was scared. I was nervous. So I lied. Yes, I lied. And then as soon as after that lie, he basically went in for the kill and it happened. And how it happened, uh, what I remember my friend telling at the time, I was thinking of what my friend told me. It's like when two people kiss, the kiss becomes better if you close your eyes. And so that's what I did. I literally did what my friend said. My friend told me to do. I did it. Did it right then. Closed my eyes and actually made it a whole lot better, a whole lot awkward. And I'm not kidding you. I literally saw this. Now, you know how in movies when the girl gets her first kiss or gets to kiss the guy of her dreams, she's supposed to they usually show all the fireworks and magic around and magical moment. That is literally what happened to me. As soon as I closed my eyes, I literally saw fireworks and snowing white rose petals. Like literally, it was just a magical moment. It was probably about like I'm not gonna say it was that. It was perfect. It was just like my first kiss turned out good. And it lasted for like maybe a few minutes. And then we finally stopped and he said, okay, we're time to go now. So he walks off. I'm walking behind him and thinking in my head like, oh my god, I'm just smile. Smile is on my face. I could not have smile on my face. It was a good day. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I finally got out. And I kissed this boy first time in my entire life. And it was perfect. It was amazing. And basically after that, I went home. So there you go. That is my story of my first kiss. It was an interesting, very awkward story. It was a very awkward moment in my life, but just letting you know, ladies who are watching this video, not if you haven't had the first kiss, it's not always gonna end up like mine did, and it's not always gonna. But it's probably don't expect much from your first kiss. Don't expect it to be like in the movies or anything. Mine just happened to be like in the movies. I don't know, it just did. But not everybody's first kiss is gonna be as amazing as that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe.